friends, welcome to God Focus this morning. The title of today's episode, Prime Real Estate. If you owned prime real estate, would you let someone with a bad reputation move in and live? No. Then why do we let the enemy live rent-free in our minds, cluttering up our thoughts and emotions? Everyone at some point has allowed his lies to become truth. We start to believe that we are worthless. We think that God may love others, but couldn't possibly love us because at some point in life, we've broken his laws. Our enemy always goes worst case scenario, and it's very important to understand the source of your information. Look at Satan's reputation. He got kicked out of heaven because of his pride and lust for power overcame his ability to judge right from wrong. Then he talked to Adam and Eve. They let him get into their thoughts and influence their choices. Because they let him influence them, they lost their home in paradise. They had to work harder. Then the enemy caused their sons to have issues to the point that one killed the other. All they had to do was shut down the conversation with the enemy. This is where we often fail. At first sign of negativity from the enemy, we need to shut him down. Any good property owner will do a background check because it's easier to not let someone move in than it is to get them to move out. Let's look at Satan's background. We know he was kicked out of heaven. That should be enough. God has more patience than we do, but Satan pushed God to the point he said, "Enough is enough, you've got to go." If God evicted him, why would we let him hang around? Satan is the accuser of the brethren. By this we know he doesn't get along with others, but wants to control everyone he meets. He is a murderer and a thief. Jesus said in John 10:10, "The thief cometh not, but for to steal and to kill and to destroy. I am come that they may have life, and that they might have it more abundantly." That doesn't help his case for being allowed to live in our thoughts. He is the father of lies, and it is time we give an eviction notice to the enemy. He will not live rent-free in our minds any longer. We cannot believe him. But it is not good for prime real estate to sit empty. We need it filled with God to prevent the enemy from sending squatters. God is the one who can fill all of our emptiness in our hearts and minds. He is the perfect one to have move into our thoughts. Isaiah 55:8-9. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, saith the Lord. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. It's time we allow God to elevate us, to elevate our thoughts. We can trust God with our prime real estate. He is loyal, trustworthy, righteous, fair, patient, generous, and he loves us more than we could ever comprehend. Apostle Paul understood that the direction of our thoughts would determine the direction of our path. He understood that we cannot allow the enemy to speak negativity to us. That's why he wrote to the Philippians 4:8. Finally, brethren, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are of good report, if there be any virtue, if there be any praise, think on these things. It is easier to win the battle if we do not leave room for the enemy to talk to us. We don't want to hear anything that he has to say. God is the best one to give us guidance. We can trust him to take care of us. Thanks for watching. Until next time, be bold, be brave, and keep your God focus. Like, share, and subscribe for more encouragement. Have a wonderful day.